In Oregon, you can't get much more cowboy than Pendleton. It is the home of the famous Roundup, but its Western heritage and culture runs deep and is at the core of this community. In Pendleton, they do a lot of things the way they've always been done, and that also goes for a crucial part of the local get-up. Here at Montana Peaks Hat Company in downtown Pendleton, they create custom cowboy hats designed to fit your head and no one else's. And they do it the way it was done back in the 1800s, with equipment from the 1800s.
This is Montana Peaks Hat Company, and we make custom hats.
When Laura Wortman says custom, she means one of a kind that you help design. The meticulous craftsmanship of these cowboy hats is such that they will last a lifetime and they will fit perfectly.
We build them to fit our customers' head circumference measurement and the shape of their head.
People have different shaped heads?
Oh yes. Basic hats that you buy off the rack, the front and the back of the hat is exactly the same.
Right. So if I just go to a store and pick a hat out that's not made for my head, it's guaranteed to be misshapen.
It's guaranteed
It's not going to
to
fit
be,
right.
No, it's not going to be the shape of your head.
The first step is to pick out the style of cowboy hat you want, and there's more to this than you might think.
Hat is an extension of a person's personality. You need to be able to create a look for somebody that represents who they are.
This story clearly called for some reporter involvement, so it was time for me to pick out my cowboy hat style.
There you go.
That is so huge.
Oh yeah. Let's just.
I've never put a hat on that was too big for my head.
There you go.
What do you think?
Standing
So
on.
what is this style?
And that's going to be a Quigley. More
Quigley.
like a Quigley.
Quigley's the name,
Yeah.
gambling's the game.
That's a buckaroo.
The buckaroo?
A buckaroo.
Oh, okay.
Like the Elko buckaroo.
I could be Tom Petty. Don't come around here no more.
Quigley look.
I kind of like the Quigley.
If you think it's your hat, you can carry it off.
Who knew there was so much to cowboy hats? Well, that was fun. Then it was time to measure my dome using tools from the late 1800s.
We're going to take our conformer, we're going to put it on here. What I need you to do...
Is this going to hurt?
No, it's not going to hurt. I need you to put your head straight ahead.
All right. Freeze.
And not move. And then we're going to just pull this right down.
Okay.
And we'll get it centered, back and front. And there we are, and it's all done.
Wow, that was painless.
Yeah.
This is where they find the exact shape of my head.
That's a caricature of the exact shape of your head.
Okay.
This is where your caricature would fit in.
Oh, I see.
And then all of these wooden fingers slide up against the caricature.
Okay. Oh, and it pushes those out, and that is the shape.
That's the shape of your head. Your head is wider at the back and narrower at the front.
Is that a good thing? Is this where the
discussed.
brains are stored in the back?
No. And this is the basic hat body that we get from the furrier. That's it.
Oh, this is the starting point.
Yep, that's the
All
start.
hats come from this.
Yep.
Oh. And this is what?
This is 100% beaver.
Okay. From here, they do their meticulous artistry. And remember, this is exactly how it was done in the late 1800s. I know you're wondering, and the answer is, they ain't cheap. But true craftsmanship is always worth every penny. Besides, this is the last cowboy hat you will ever need. Laura says she often sees her hats on locals around town, and it sparks a bit of pride. But she is reluctant to take all the credit.
I build it. They design it.
Oh, the modesty of a cowboy hat artist. Montana Peaks Hat Company is part of the Pendleton Chamber of Commerce Makers Trail. You can find them on Court Street. Just look for the old pickup out front. In Pendleton, This is Dave Jones for Destination Oregon.